The Nigerian economy sustained its recovery from recession for the fifth consecutive quarter, growing from 3.11% in real terms in the first quarter of 2022. Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning Zainab Ahmed hinged this achievement on the effective implementation of the economic sustainability measure of President Muhammadu Buhari's administration. She also gave a review of the performance of the 2022 budget between January and April 2022. Our correspondent Folashade Ogunride tells us more in this next report.
If there were doubts that Nigeria is in dire financial straits, the revelations by the Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Zainab Ahmed, painted a clear picture about the real state of the nation's economy. At the unveiling of the Medium Expenditure and Fiscal Strategy paper in Abuja, the Finance Minister revealed that the country's debt service in the first quarter of 2022 was at 1.94 trillion naira. Given that the total revenue for that quarter was at 1.630 trillion naira, what this means is that the federal government spent more than was earned to service debt, as additional 310 billion naira was borrowed to complete debt service.
With a prorated spending of 5.77 trillion, 4 months, January to April 2022. The actual spending as at 31st of April 2022 was 4.72 trillion. Of this amount, 1.94 trillion was for debt service, 1.26 trillion was for personnel costs, including pensions, and as at April, 773.63 billion has been spent on capital expenditure. The total performance of the capital of the aggregate expenditure is almost 80%.
Given further details of the 2023 to 2025 MTEF FSP, Ahmed explained that the projections have deviated from the National Development Plan of 2021 to 2025 on the basis of the country's current economic realities.
In the MTEF, real GDP growth is projected to be 3.75% in 2023, and it will go up to 3.30%, go down to 3.30% in 2024. The inflation rate is projected to be 17.16% year-end average for 2023, and it will go up to 16.1% in, that is, having gone up from an average of 16.11% for 2022.
The reoccurring issue of fuel subsidy payments cropped up at the MTEF. Fielding questions from reporters, the Minister of State for Finance, Budget and National Planning, Clem Agba, said the continuous payment of petrol subsidy is hurting not only the present, but also the future state of the nation's economy.
I think that the time to remove the subsidy was yesterday. We are only eating away our future. And that is what some people call consumption economy. I find it difficult to understand a situation where citizens say that they want homeland. And then when the government wants to break eggs so that they can produce omelette, they say, no, don't break the eggs. So it's a decision that Nigerians will have to take. Because if you look at scenario one, it means that we will not have any capital expenditure next year.
While the newly unveiled NNPC Limited is no longer expected to remit into the Federation Account Allocation Committee (FAC), the federal government has proposed a sum of 6.72 trillion naira to settle subsidy on premium motor spirit, otherwise known as petrol, for the year 2023. Folashade Ogunride, TV 360 News.